Hi there, my name is Ian Kingston. Welcome and thank you for taking the time to listen to this CD. I've compiled it in 3 sections. The first section will give you a guided relaxation. The second section will give you a guided visualization. And the final section offers some simple advice on keeping focused and reaching your goals. Enjoy. Hi, welcome to the relaxation section. As you make yourself comfortable, I want to prepare you to get the maximum from this time. The 2 most important things to be aware of right now is your breathing and the thoughts that are going through your mind. The purpose of this relaxation is to quieten your mind and to maximize the effect that you'll get from your breathing as you relax your body from head to toe. If you've been on one of my courses, you'll already be aware of how to take a deep breath. There's probably no harm to be reminded. The lung capacity for the average adult is around 4.5 litres. However, the average person will only take in roughly 3/4 of a litre of oxygen when they breathe. My wish for you is that by using this simple relaxation, you'll begin to reap the benefits of using the full capacity of your lungs. To begin, focus on breathing into your abdomen. In yoga, they call the center part of your body the hara. To find your center point, join the top 3 fingers of your right hand and place your index finger on your belly button. Roughly where your 3rd finger rests is the midpoint of your body. That's the position of your hara. Now as you breathe deeply, you breathe in through your nose and draw your breath down into your midpoint. Allow your tummy to expand as you fill with air. Then draw the air into your chest and hold for a couple of seconds. Allow the air to exhale through your nose again. This will help to regulate your breathing. As you breathe in gently, count to 4. Hold roughly for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 8. You'll begin your relaxation by taking 5 of these deep breaths. You will then continue to breathe deeply and easily, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. As you relax, be prepared for your mind to become active. You have an excess of 70,000 thoughts a day. So it's obvious that as you go into a quiet space, the mind will try and interrupt. The first thing to do is to acknowledge those thoughts and let them pass. Just let them off and watch them float away. The second technique is to concentrate on your breathing. As you inhale, say the words breathing in, and as you exhale, say the words breathing out. This has the effect of boring your subconscious into submission. You may find yourself anxiously relaxing your body from head to toe and running ahead of the guiding. Just remember that the tempo is purposely paced to bring you right down to a deep relaxation. So go with it. You're going to the trouble of taking this time, so let's get the maximum from it. 20 minutes of deep relaxation can give you the benefits of up to 2.5 hours worth of sleep. So be happy in the knowledge that for this investment of time in yourself, you're getting the benefits of a clearer mind, less anxiety, and the ability to be more focused and concentrated in your thinking. Be aware that you will be in a deeply relaxed state, but if you feel any discomfort, know that you are in complete control and have the ability to come into full consciousness at any stage. When we use relaxation or meditation techniques, effectively what you're doing is slowing the brain activity down, slowing your heartbeat down, giving your body and your mind a chance to re-energize and revitalize. There are 4 stages of consciousness. The beta phase, which is wide awake, the alpha phase for daydreaming, the theta phase for light sleep, and the delta phase for deep sleep. Relaxation will put you into a state between alpha and theta, that is between daydreaming and light sleep. By allowing yourself to go into this state of consciousness, you're creating the optimal space to allow your mind and your body to re-energize and revitalize. So now, if you're ready, let's begin. Find a comfortable position. Make sure that your phone is off and that you won't be interrupted for the next while. Know that you are in total control. If you need to wake at any stage from this state of relaxation, you will be able to do so. At the very end, I will count you back from 5 and bring you back into a state of alertness, where you will be revitalized and re-energized. Close your eyes and allow yourself to breathe deeply and easily, using both sides of your nose. Imagine yourself breathing in positive energy, and as you exhale, allow yourself to exhale any stress or negativity. As you go through this relaxation, you'll allow yourself to relax from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. As we allow ourselves to focus on every area of our body, you'll imagine a bright light shining from the top of your head, and as this light works its way through your body, it will re-energize and revitalize every cell and every morsel of your being. This light can be of any color of your choosing. You'll be aware of my voice during your relaxation. Don't be disconcerted if the voice fades and comes back for certain parts. Allow yourself to imagine the light, and again, if you don't see the light fully, allow yourself to feel or to sense it. During this relaxation, you are giving yourself the opportunity to calm your mind. So as thoughts come in, allow them to float on through and out the other side. Focus on your breathing and on relaxing the parts of your body as we go through the tempo from head to toe. Let's begin by relaxing your scalp. Imagine, see, or feel a bright light shining in through your scalp. Allow the light to be of any color of your choosing. As it quietens and calms your mind, it will re-energize and revitalize every cell of your being. And breathe deeply and easily. As you relax your forehead, and now relax your eyes, especially your eyelids. And relax your ears. And just allow yourself to hear whatever it is will be of benefit to you. Allow the chit-chat and idle chatter of your mind to quieten. As you relax your nose, allowing yourself to breathe easily and deeply, knowing that each breath re-energizes and revitalizes. And now relax your lips. And relax your tongue from its tip all the way back to its root. And relax your jaw. This is an area where we can hold on to stress or tension. So allow it to ease from your jaw. As you imagine, see, or feel the bright light moving from the top of your head. Sense it moving behind your forehead, down behind your eyes, as you allow it to fill your face. You're feeling deeply calm and relaxed. As the light moves into your neck area, you relax your throat. And relax your neck. And as you relax and breathe deeply and easily, imagine your breath pushing the light from your neck area over to the right side of your body, across the top of your shoulders and into your right shoulder blade, as you relax your shoulder. And relax your right arm. And relax your forearm. Allow the light to move from your shoulder blade and see it moving through your right elbow. Feel it moving through your right wrist and out into the fingers on your right hand. As you breathe deeply and easily. And allow your breath to move the light from your neck area over to the left side of your body. And as you breathe, see the light moving across your left shoulder and into your left shoulder blade as you relax your left shoulder blade. And relax your arm. And now relax your forearm. Allow the light to move from your left shoulder blade. See it moving through your elbow and feel it moving through your left wrist and into the fingers on your left hand. Both your arms are now totally relaxed and at ease. You are feeling deeply comfortable and at peace. As you allow the light to move into your chest area, you relax your chest, become conscious of how easily and deeply you're breathing. As you breathe in positive energy. As you exhale any stress or negativity. And relax your upper back between your shoulder blades, another area where we hold on to stress and tension. Allow the light to shine through your chest and out between your shoulder blades as you relax your upper back. And breathe deeply and easily. As the light moves to your abdomen, just allow yourself to relax your tummy. Again, just becoming conscious of how easily you're breathing. As the light moves out into your lower back, and you relax your lower back. The upper part of your body is now bathed in that warm, healing light. Just allow yourself to be at ease as you breathe deeply and easily. And now imagine your breath pushing the light to the lower part of your body. And as you breathe, let your breath push the light into your right hip. As you relax your right hip, and relax your buttock, and relax the back of your leg through your hamstring and into your right knee. As you relax the front of your leg, through your thigh and down to your knee. And relax your shin. And relax your calf. Allow the light to move from your right hip. See it moving through your knee and feel it moving through your ankle and out into the toes on your right foot. The right side of your body is now completely relaxed and at ease. And now allow your consciousness to move to the left side of your body. And now allow your awareness to move to the left side of your body. As you allow your breath to push the light into your left hip and relax your left hip. And relax your buttock. And relax the back of your leg through your hamstring down as far as your knee. As you relax the front of your leg through your left thigh down to your knee. And relax your shin. And relax your calf. And now allow the light to move from your hip. See it moving through your knee, and feel it moving through your left ankle and out into the toes on your left foot. Your body is now totally relaxed as you bathe in that relaxing, warm glow of light. Let the light wrap itself around you, locking in all that positive energy and acting as a shield against any stress or negativity. You're totally relaxed and at peace. In a while, I will count you back from 5. And as you come from 5 to 1, you become more aware of your surroundings. And you come into a state of wide awake and alert, totally refreshed and revigorated. At 5, you're in a deep state of relaxation. At 4, just allow yourself to become more aware of your surroundings. 3, begin to stretch into your body, preparing to open your eyes. At 2, gently opening your eyes. And at 1, eyes wide open, allow yourself to stretch, hands above your head. You're now wide awake, revitalized and re-energized. In this section, I'd like to introduce you to the concept of visualization, or another description of it is mental rehearsal. And this is where you allow yourself to paint a picture, visualize, imagine, sense or feel an image, and you step into that image and become part of that image, realizing your potential and seeing yourself in flow, in action, achieving your goals, living out your dreams. To do it, I'm going to use a simple technique whereby you'll go into the past and pick out a time from your past when you know you were being absolutely brilliant. This is a time when you were realizing your potential. It could have been the recital of your first poem, or the winning of your first race, first time you had to sing in public. It doesn't have to be you winning the Olympics. And this is one of the biggest challenges that people have in visualizing and the whole concept around mental rehearsal. They find a difficulty in getting over the limiting belief of how really good they were. So for this time, I want you to pick a moment in your life when you were absolutely happy with your performance, when you know you were realizing your potential. And you're going to paint a picture. You're going to recapture the images that were in that scene. You're going to remember the people that were there. You're going to remember the place. And the more vivid you can do this, and the more to life you can bring it, the more real it becomes. And what we're doing with visualization is, in effect, we're tricking our subconscious or superconscious into believing that we have the ability to realize our potential, even before we've done it. And the method we're going to use is we're going to go back into the past, into a time when we have done that, and we're going to use that as a trigger for us being successful in the future. In other words, once you know you've done it in the past, well, then you know you can repeat it. And by linking to these feelings, by anchoring to this image, the sounds, the sense that you had when you were realizing this potential, you'll then be able to recall the sounds and the image and the feelings to use for future events. Top sports people would use it, imagining themselves playing the fantastic game. Actors will use it in putting themselves into character to take on a role. People giving a speech will rehearse the speech and mentally rehearse the speech. And part of the visualization techniques that the best orators will use is they'll imagine themselves giving the speech in full flow, full of passion. They'll imagine the detail of the crowd right down to the applause they'll get in the finish. And they then step into that picture. And of course, more often than not, give a magnificent performance. And that's my wish for you, is that you will give your magnificent performance, and that you'll give it many times over. As you get more familiar with the concept of visualization, you bring it into your daily life and use it to realize your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. I trust you'll enjoy it. And well done for taking the time. Find a nice comfortable position, allowing your back to straighten either into your chair and using the chair to support you, or lying flat on the floor, allowing your chakras to open, your lungs to prepare to fill with revitalizing and re-energizing fresh air. Close your eyes. Just allow your eyelids to rise gently to focus on the top of your head. And breathe deeply down into your abdomen. Take 5 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose, holding, and allowing it out through your nose again. Now with each exhaling, breathe out the aches and pains and tension stored in your body. With each inhaling breath, breathe in the peaceful energy that surrounds you. Relax even more deeply. Now visualize or imagine or feel all of your muscles completely relaxing. Relax the muscles of your forehead and your face and your jaw. Relax the muscles of your neck and shoulders. A lot of tension is stored in these areas. Relax your arms. Relax your legs. relax your back muscles and allow the muscles of your stomach to relax completely so that your breathing stays nice and deep and even. With each gentle breath, allow yourself to become more and more deeply relaxed. Visualize, imagine, or feel a bright light at the top of your head. Allow it inside your head. Allow your mind to choose the color of this light. Everything that this beautiful light touches, as it later spreads down your body, every tissue and organ and muscle, every fiber and cell of your body will relax completely, getting rid of all aches and pains, of all illness. And the light will deepen and deepen the level of your relaxation. You are feeling deeply peaceful and tranquil. Now see, feel, or imagine the light spreading down from the top of your head, down past your forehead, behind your eyes, relaxing you even more. You can see or feel or imagine the light spreading into your jaw, down your scalp, deepening your state. Now the light is flowing into your neck, completely relaxing the muscles of the neck and throat, smoothing out the lining of your throat. You relax even more. Visualize, imagine, or feel the light which relaxes and heals every muscle, nerve, and cell of your body, spreading into your shoulders and down both arms, all the way to your hands and your fingers. See or feel or imagine the light flowing into your upper back and through into your chest, into your heart, as it pumps the light through every blood vessel of your body, into your lungs, glowing beautifully. The muscles of your upper back are completely relaxed. And now the light is spreading into your spinal cord, from your brain to the tip of your spine, flowing along your entire nervous system to reach every muscle and cell of your body. And you are deeply calm and relaxed. You are feeling a deep tranquility, a marvelous sense of peace. See, imagine, or feel the light spreading into your abdomen and your lower back, completely relaxing those muscles and nerves. And now you see it flowing into your hips, into your legs, and all the way to your feet and your toes, so that your entire body is filled, bathed with the wonderful, bright light, and you feel very peaceful. Now visualize, imagine, or feel the light completely surrounding your body, as if you were in a cocoon or halo of light. This protects you and relaxes your skin and outer muscles. And you feel even more peaceful, calm, and relaxed. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. With each number, you will feel more and more peaceful and calm, and the level of your relaxed state will deepen and deepen until by the time I reach 1, you will be in a very deep state. Your mind freed up beyond the normal limits of space and time. You are able to remember everything. 5, 4, feeling more and more peaceful and relaxed. 3, deeper and deeper and deeper. 2, nearly there. 1, you are now in a relaxed state. But if you feel any discomfort, now or later, you are in complete control. Now you are totally relaxed. Imagine yourself standing in front of a large window. As you look through the window, you look into a world that unfolds an image of you and a past experience where you have been absolutely fantastic and realizing your full potential. As you look through this window, there are no limits to the beauty of the picture that you see, the clarity of the sounds that you hear, and the intensity of the feelings that you feel as you watch yourself in action, realizing your potential. This could be from a time in your childhood, through into your adolescence, right up to yesterday. This was a time when you faced your fears, when you allowed yourself to be yourself. Look through the window and allow the picture to unfold, and allow the image to run. You're taking center stage as this event unfolds. Capture the picture and everyone that's there with you. Recognize the clothes you're wearing, the costume, the outfit. Remember the faces of those who are playing a part in this. Connect into the sounds, the cheering, the applause, the laughter, the encouragement, the sounds of congratulations, that special voice from that special somebody who you recognize more than anyone else in this world, and the feelings that you associate with this picture. This is you feeling on top of the world. This is you feeling as good as it gets, feeling unbeatable, realizing your potential. This is you being great. Remember how it feels. Maybe there are some smells that you associate with the picture that you're painting in front of yourself. It's the smells of summer and the heat, smells of fresh cut grass, smells of cooking, the smells of perfume or aftershave, the smell of freshly washed clothes. And you have that taste, the taste of success. You know what it felt like, maybe crossing that line, singing that song, speaking those words, standing there tall and proud, taking the congratulations, taking the praise, feeling good in yourself. And as you concentrate on this image right in front of you, allow yourself to step closer to the window so that the picture becomes brighter and clearer. As you look through the window, just imagine yourself stepping right into the picture, You're now viewing yourself from outside. As you brighten the picture, everything becomes more defined. You recognize yourself right in the center. You recognize people. You recognize your surroundings. You recognize every detail, because as you brighten the picture, you intensify the clarity, and it's right there in front of you. You're looking in at you, experiencing this. And you can hear the sounds of the ocean, sounds of the air, sounds of birds, sounds of animals, sounds of applause, the sounds of cheering. You're right in this image, reliving, re-experiencing, remembering this is you, full of potential. This is you at your best. Make those words clearer. Sound of congratulations, sound of applause, sound of cheering, sound of laughter, sound of happiness. And now intensify those feelings. Just remember how good you felt, how in control you felt, how unbeatable you are, how good it felt to be you. This is you at your best, feeling your best. And intensify that feeling. Just make that picture all the brighter. Make those sounds all the clearer. Identify with those feelings as you step into the picture. Step into that picture and you become you, full of potential. There are no limits to where you can go with the greatness of this picture, with the beauty of this picture. The only limits are the limits that you place on it. You can be as beautiful as you'll allow yourself to be. You can sound as fantastic as you'll allow yourself to sound. You can feel as good as you'll allow yourself to feel. You are in total charge. Enjoy. Immerse yourself and enjoy. And know that you can bring back this feeling, you can bring back these sounds, you can bring back this sight at any time, in an instant, to use for yourself going forward. The greatness that you feel right now can be replicated anywhere, anytime, for any reason. This is your little treasure. This is your reward to yourself. There are no limits. When you hear my voice again, it will be to count you to 5, bringing you to a state of wide awake, totally refreshed and re-energized. As I count from 1 to 5, you'll become more aware of your surroundings, and you'll gently ease yourself back into full consciousness. 1. Every muscle and nerve of your body fully relaxed. 2. Gradually awakening and feeling wonderful. 3. More and more awake and alert. Preparing to open your eyes, beginning to stretch. 4. Nearly awake, feeling great. Opening your eyes. 5. Eyes wide open, stretching, allowing your hands over your head, stretching out into your legs, feeling wide awake, alert, and wonderful. That. Hi there, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this section of the CD. If you, like me, are all the time looking for that extra edge, that 1% that will make life easier, give you that bit more in return, hopefully this section will help you. This is all about taking action. It's about identifying the why that you're in business, the why that you are driving forward in your life. It's about finding out what it is you want to do, helping you to paint a picture, and giving you some simple tools and techniques to keep you on track, to keep you focused, and hopefully at some stage even to get you started and keep you moving. Let's get straight to it. The biggest obstacle to your success is you. If you want to achieve your potential, you've got to be willing to step up to the mark. Now, that's a very easy thing to say. What do I mean by stepping up to the mark? And that'll mean different things for different people. As you're listening to me right now, you might be in full flow and ready to take on the whole world. Or you may be languishing in that 60,000 thoughts a day that has you wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right way? Am I dealing with the right people? Am I even good enough to be doing what I think I'm good enough at? And all those self-doubting questions. This is about putting you on a track that says, yes, you are good enough. You're good enough when you take the time to stand back, like you are now, and work on your business or on your life. This is getting out of the trenches and looking at what it is unique about you, what it is unique about your offering, putting a package to that, putting it out there to the world. It means identifying your area of personal excellence and spending time turning yourself into a unique offering. The fact that you're listening to this says that you're at least mildly interested in checking out what it is that you might be able to do to become the success that you deserve to be. If you're willing to listen on, you might even be challenged to take the action to realize your dreams. I'd like to start with a simple question. What would you allow yourself to do if you knew you could only succeed? And just let that sink in and ponder what it means to you. What would you allow yourself to do if you knew that you could only succeed? This takes away all the self-doubts, it takes away all the limits, it takes away the limits of money, the limits of time, the limits of knowledge, the limits of power. See, you can only be successful at this. And this is our starting point. And from this point, we're going to move forward and we're going to look at some simple techniques to realizing your dreams, goals, and aspirations. First step of this 6-step process is dreaming. That's working on the why. Step number 2 is about defining, clarifying the picture. Step number 3 is about visualization, stepping into that picture and becoming part of it. Step number 4 is about taking action. Having imagined yourself being the success you can be, now taking the first steps to getting there. Step number 5 is about revising and measuring the action that you've taken to make sure that it's consistent, the progress you want to make. And step 6 is all about persistence. continuing in the face of adversity, fighting through to win what it is you deserve. So, step number 1. Just let that question come back in again. We're talking about dreaming. We're talking about the why of your business, the why of your life. Ask yourself the question again. What would you allow yourself to be if you knew that you could only succeed? At this stage, just take note of what comes into your head. Is it self-doubt, limiting belief, the excuses, the challenges? Or is it the excitement of potential, the excitement of opportunity, the anticipation of success? Just notice your immediate thought pattern. They say that we have up to 70 or 80,000 thoughts a day. Now, given that there are only 86,400 seconds in a day, it's not hard to work out that we nearly have a thought a second. For the average person, in excess of 90% of those thoughts were focused on past events. They're focusing on yesterday and what's gone on in the past. And for most people, in excess of 90% of those thoughts are in the negative. It's where you're saying you're too small or you're too tall, you don't have enough money, you're a man, you're a woman. No, the excuses and the negative patterns are limitless. That's for the average person. Just to step out from the crowd and step up to the mark, all you've got to do is have a couple of percentage more thoughts about today and have a couple of percentage more thoughts in the positive. It's as simple as that. I'm not pretending it's easy, but it's as simple as that. A few percent more positive and a few percent more about today. Whatever obstacles or whatever potentiality you see floating by you right now will be consistent with your belief system. Your belief system will either tell you right now that it's possible or that you don't have a whisper. Your belief system, your BS. Just remember what BS can also stand for. Don't let it cloud your judgment. The second step is around definition. Defining that dream. Defining what it is you'd allow yourself to do if you could only succeed. What is it you want to do, to be, or to achieve? It's not an easy task, but as you drive your car right now, or as you sit down and take the time to listen to this, just allow those thoughts again to float in. What would you allow yourself to be if you can only succeed? Isn't it fantastic when you think in the positive? Now, the big challenge is to take the time to actually write it out. Obviously, if you're driving, you can't do this. And that's why I would say to you, if you're listening to this while driving, the real test is to take the time to spend this 15 or 20 minutes identifying what it is and writing it out. What is it that you're passionate about? What presses your button? What is it will have you awake in the morning early with the anticipation of getting going? What is it that keeps you awake at night because you're just so excited about the potential of tomorrow? You'll know it when you press that button. You'll be able to define it, and when you define it, I call that your elevator speech. And by that I mean it's something that you can say in a couple of sentences at the very most that defines what it is you're about and where it is you're going. Just imagine you're sharing a lift with someone who has the potential to buy your product, to set you up, to realize your uniqueness. All you've got to do is use the next 15 seconds to show them how passionate and how unique you are. What are the words you'd use? Of course, when you know what you want, it's far easier to spot the things that are going to help you to get it. When you are vague about what the picture looks like, well then, the things, the places and the people that can help you realize that picture could very well be passing you right now and you don't even recognize them. The next step is visualization. We have a section on the CD that will help you to visualize. Please use it. It is one of the most powerful techniques that I've come across in my armory for realizing my potential. You know that great actors, athletes, sports people all use this technique. You'll have heard of people like Robert De Niro getting into character and going away for weeks and months and putting on stone's weight or losing stone's weight and becoming the person that they're going acting. You'll have heard of people like Michael Johnson, the runner who won 2 Olympic gold medals in the 200 and the 400. And he said, like, when he ran through the tape for the second gold medal, it was like he had done it 10,000 times already in his head. He had relived it moment by moment, time after time after time in training. And now, having visualized it, it has become true. Visualization is all about creating the picture of you in success. And it's very simple to do. It's about taking the time to relax, create that perfect image, to allow yourself to experience, to imagine, to visualize, to feel, and to hear the sounds that you'll hear, to see the things that you will see, and to feel the things that you will feel when you're being that success. That leads you on to step number 4. Now that you've imagined yourself being the success you can be, you identify the first steps that you need to take action. This is so simple to say, and yet it's probably one of the most difficult steps of all. It's getting out of the starting blocks. A lot of times in my life, and a lot of the people I work with, find it's very hard to even get into the starting blocks. So now that you've visualized, taken the time to define, you've dreamt, now's the time to take action. And it's far easier to change direction once you've set yourself in motion. The challenge is to create momentum. I've found that the biggest obstacle to taking action is the fact that we put too much emphasis on the final picture. So while I'm asking you to visualize what success might be like, I'm then saying to you, now come right back and start at the start. One of my greatest obstacles has been putting an Olympic standard around my dream or my vision. And by that I mean putting too much emphasis on the perfection that I know the picture will look like when I've finished, when I've achieved what I'm going to achieve, instead of realizing that I've got to start. And I've used the example of Michael Johnson because I think he's been a fantastic athlete, winning double gold in the Olympics. But he's had to start, and he's had to put in the hard time practicing and training and doing all of that stuff. So it's about starting at the start and realizing that you have to take the first steps. In other words, your destination can seem so far away that we have to do too much to get there, and it doesn't seem to be worth taking the first steps. And that's where the secret is. Break your vision into actionable steps. Don't be fooled into thinking that you have to win the Olympics from the start. If your vision is around health, for example, you need to realize that one sit-up or one press-up is one more and one better than none. It might be that your vision is of you with a tummy like a six-pack, or of you running a marathon. And the first thing that has to happen is that you've got to get your running gear, you've got to get into swimming trunks, or you've got to get on your running shoes. Then you've got to take the first step, you've got to take the first plunge, or even pass up on the first piece of cake. But you've got to make a start. You've got to take action. Step number 5 is about revising the action you've taken. Now that you're taking action, it's time to see if it's getting you the results that you want. And this is where a lot of people mess up, quite simply. Sounds very dramatic, but they do, because they've got over the hardest step, I think. They've taken action. And one of the simplest things to do then is stop and take a look. Take the time that you're taking right now to look in on their lives, look in on their business and see, is what I'm doing getting me what I want? Is what I'm doing bringing me to where I want to be? And realizing that, if things are to change, well, I've got to maybe do stuff differently. And that's a very simple thing to say, but not an easy thing to do, because you can get stuck in your rut. We can get stuck thinking that there's no other way of doing it. And the big challenge is to revise. So just take the time to stand back and have a look at what it is you're doing, who it is you're working with, who it is you're socializing with. Are they helping you to realize your dream? Are you doing the things that you should be doing to realize a dream? Step number 6, and the final step, and a step that never finishes, is the one about persistence. They say it's about 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. The difference between success and failure very often is a very, very thin line. and the amount of people who give up just before success, thinking that they're miles away from it. Just realize that you are in the top 4 to 7% of people in the world who will ever take the time to identify what it is their dreams are, to take the time to define it as you've done, to write it out, to take the time to look to the future and visualize what it might be if it were to be a success, who take the time to take the first step, who take the time to revise the steps they're taking. And you're definitely in the top couple of percent when you continue and persist in the face of all adversity. When you listen to successful sports people recounting their stories, you listen to successful politicians, starting with the Abraham Lincolns was the first one I came across, where the man was practically a failure all his life, had been thrown out of the Senate, had failed an election, had been committed for a nervous breakdown, turned up to become the President of the United States. Right up to the present day, when I look at one of my own heroes, Dennis Irwin, a soccer player, and everybody told him before he became a professional soccer player that he was too small, he didn't have the strength, he didn't have the skills, that he wouldn't make it. And in the face of all adversity and all advice, he just continued and he persisted, and of course became the successful player that he has, winning European Championship medals, winning numerous caps for his country, representing his country, and still playing at the highest standard in his gone past his mid-30s at this stage. If you've got to this stage, if you got to the stage of taking the step and measuring it, you're now 90% there. It could be that all you've got to do is just persist to push through the final 10%. You've got over your inhibitions, you've got over your self-limiting beliefs, you've challenged the beliefs of others, and you're getting on with it. The challenge is not to stop before you succeed. I know because you've listened right up to now. I know because you've taken the CD. I know because I meet people like you all the time. I know that you have the ability to take action. I know that you have, even though I may not have personally met you. I know because you're listening to this. My wish for you is that you'll continue, you'll be persistent, and that you'll be the success that you deserve to be. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and well done.